Today on CCX News, a child's death and an officer-involved shooting. What we know so far. A Brooklyn Park man is hospitalized after he was shot by Brooklyn Park police early Sunday morning. The shooting occurred while police were investigating the death of a child. Police say they were dispatched to the 8700 block of Queens Garden North on a report of a baby not breathing. Officers arrived at the home and found a 7-month-old in critical condition. The child later died at the hospital. Officers were at the home about 45 minutes later when they encountered a man armed with a gun. An officer shot the man, who is expected to survive. Authorities have not yet revealed the identity of the man and his relationship to the child. It's also unclear what led to the shooting, though police say there is body-worn camera video of the incident. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office and the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension are investigating. The eyes of the gymnastics world will be on the Twin Cities starting Thursday. That includes the chance to see perhaps the greatest gymnast of all time, Simone Biles, and a homecoming for one of the stars of the last Olympic Games, Suni Lee. For local gymnasts, it's an opportunity to see their idols in person. It's also a chance for the Twin Cities to shine.
To hold their breath as a gymnast flies through the air before sticking the landing. That's what we did, Minnesota. We stuck the landing on this event.
A number of local athletes are participating in Gymnastics City USA Week as well. Northwest Rhythmic, a gymnastics school in Plymouth, boasts 8 athletes at the national championship. Rhythmic gymnastics is similar to dance, where performers work with things like hoops and ribbons to perform flexible choreography. Donna Turtoliva performed with her team last weekend. She's from Maple Grove and says having elite gymnastics in Minnesota is exciting.
It's honestly really great. I love traveling to other states too, but having everyone come to Minnesota and having my school friends and my family being able to come watch me has been really amazing.
With the Olympic trials also happening this weekend, it shines a light on the sport as it rises in popularity. Elite competitions started today, and the U.S. Olympic team trials begin on Thursday at Target Center. Chips and salsa, anyone? The owners of a salsa company is considering New Hope for a new production facility. Little Sombrero Salsa Company is considering a location in New Hope to produce nearly 50 bottles of salsa per minute. According to city documents, the company has been in communication with stores around the country and plans to apply for state job funds. The funds would be used to help the company purchase equipment. If the plans go through, the company would create up to 40 new jobs in New Hope with an average pay of $20 per hour. A popular New Hope taco shop recently expanded, allowing them to now serve tacos and pizza all under the same roof. In this edition of Business Matters, Delane Cleveland looks at the growth of Arizona Taco Company.
Help yourself. That's the steak one, and this is the pork one.
Over the last 6 years, New Hope's Arizona Taco Company has developed quite the following.
I'm really proud and excited that people came out to just hang out, let's break some bread and eat some foods.
You can count Jackson Howard among that group.
It doesn't really matter whoever you are that walks through that door, they're going to treat you like family.
Jackson knows all eyes are on him on game night.
The former Cooper High School football star chose the restaurant to host his homecoming celebration.
I'm Jackson Howard. I just returned here to Minnesota, and I'm proud to be back.
Delicious carne asada fries can have that effect on a person.
So it's just meat, cheese, and the fries, and I crack those down with, some of my guys literally like 3 times a week. So
Howard is one of Minnesota's most highly sought recruits ever.
Howard will play for the Gophers this coming season after spending last year at LSU.
They say the best way to somebody's heart is through their belly. This is a place that he's found that's part of his belly. So for us to be able to get people to come here, see what he loves and he enjoys, the food here is amazing.
Yet this is a slightly different version of Arizona Taco Company than when Howard played at Cooper. The restaurant now serves pizza.
Carne asada pizza, al pastor pizzas. So it's just something different that we're bringing from back home in Arizona out here to Minnesota.
Owner Marcos Ayala acquired the space next door that was formerly home to Chanticleer Pizza. The move helped the restaurant expand its kitchen, seating capacity, and menu.
Went out back to Arizona. We saw what they were doing, came back and said, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pull the trigger, and we're going to make it happen.
Most people wouldn't think of New Hope as a culinary hotspot, but Howard is doing his part to help change that narrative.
I believe that they do everything at an elite level.
In New Hope, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Finally, this segment, art lovers can see something unique and different at one local gallery. The Hopkins Center for the Arts is hosting a pair of new exhibits. One of them is called Your Heart is Bigger Than a Giant's Head. It explores the everyday moments of parenthood with the creation of toy-like sculptures. Another exhibit brings together artists of different faiths who come together through art to inspire hope.
We see that in multiple organizations and in our own membership here. Artists from all different types of backgrounds, cultures and ethnicities coming together and expressing themselves through visual art.
Both exhibits are on display through the end of July. We'll leave you now with more of what you can see.
It was worth the wait. After state championship baseball games were pushed back nearly a week, Totino Grace took aim at its first ever title in baseball as they played for the Class 3A championship. Jay Wilcox has the highlights.
Rain holding off for Saturday morning's Class 3A baseball championship game at Target Field as Totino Grace takes on Matamidi. Grace strikes early as Noah Hill's liner between third and short is in for a base hit. Adam Molitor comes around to score from second as the Eagles go up 1-0 in the top of the first. The TG defense is sharp. Tyler Hand fires to third and Hill applies the tag as a caught stealing helps Grace escape a jam in the bottom of the first. After giving up a double to start the first, Tommy Heifert settles in, fanning the side in the second inning for the Eagles. Mike Smith's team adds a run on the third as Hill delivers again, lifting a short fly ball to center that drops in to score Braden Morrell with a key run. It's 2-0 Eagles. Matamidi gets on the board in the sixth as Heifert has the runner picked off, but the throw to second is high and lead runner Gunnar Sather just beats the tag at home. The Zephyrs pull within 2-1. But Heifert doesn't waver. In the bottom of the seventh, he stops the comebacker with his body and throws Thomas Becker out at first. And moments later, Heifert gets the called third strike and the celebration is on. Totino Grace wins its first baseball title with a 2-1 win over Matamidi.
Oh yeah, I really didn't sleep much last night. I was really thinking about it, and yeah, just happy because our defense, like this whole tournament, has showed out, came in clutch for the entire tournament, and yeah, I think that's really what helped us get the win today.
I think our team is just great 1 through 9. Defensively, our pitching's been unbelievable. 3 complete games through state, it's just not easy to do.
Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The high school clay target state championships took place last Friday at the Minneapolis Gun Club. Only one local team was competing, but it was a familiar one. Ches Moots has the story.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. The Wayzata Clay Target team was back at the state tournament again, making their 8th appearance in the 10-year state tourney history.
Everyone's really focused on the sport. It's something we all have fallen in love with.
Cole Fox shot a perfect 100 at the section meet in Alexandria. He also was on the Trojans' 2022 state champion team. Fox has put in a lot of time since 6th grade when he joined the Wayzata Clay Target team.
We shoot more than most any other team. We have at least 2 tournaments a weekend. We shoot on Mondays for skeet, and then we shoot Thursday, Friday for prep, and then most people usually go shooting at the Plymouth Gun Club on Wednesday, so we're shooting most days out of the week.
All that time practicing makes the tournaments such a hit.
I'm very competitive, and so I kind of like the competitive part, so the tournaments are a little more exciting for me.
Because usually we do a tournament down in, I forgot where it was, but they have a lot of sporting clays we can shoot, and that's probably been the most fun thing I've ever done because we never do it. It's just so much fun.
Like their previous 7 state tournament appearances, Wayzata gave it their best shot, finishing 20th overall.
It was a little rough shooting for myself, and I think a few of my teammates felt the same.
Not quite what the Trojans were hoping for, but the experience is everything for the Wayzata seniors.
I'd say since it was my last, final trap tournament as a senior, it was just fun to be here. I was very fortunate to make the top 5 on the team and just be able to shoot. It's both the team dynamic and just being on that line and knowing this is something that I love.
In Prior Lake, Chaz Moots, CCX Sports.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku.